Velocity banking is a method that uses your paycheck to pay down credit card debt in chunks, then temporarily uses your credit card, that same credit card, as a prepaid card for expenses, repeating the cycle over and over to reduce interest and regain control. Velocity banking accelerates progress through these consistent payment chunks and the interruption of the interest cycle, which prevents interest from compounding against you daily. Velocity just means how fast and how often your money is hitting that debt. And this is the Debt Clarity Worksheet. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to see your cash flow clearly, pick your primary credit card, and start using the Velocity banking method to take back control of your finances. Section 1 is cash flow. You want to see what's coming in and going out. So for this pay period, you're going to write down all the money coming in and then all the expenses going out for this pay period, including only the minimums on debts for now. A few important clarifications. Number 1 is, if you're currently paying extra on any bill, do not include the extra. We want only the required minimums. And number 2, if you like to keep a small buffer in your checking account, include that. We're not going to optimize yet. We're just trying to be accurate with what's coming in and what's going out. Once you total these expenses, subtract them from your income, and this is going to tell us whether you're cash flow positive or cash flow negative. If you are cash flow negative, go ahead and address that. Look for anything that can be reasonably cut or paused. And if you've got it down to the bare bones and you're still negative, write the amount you are negative in the comment section and we'll brainstorm on that later. I just want to know what we're dealing with. Section 2 is the primary card finder. This will be a general purpose credit card, a Visa, MasterCard, or Discover, something you can use almost anywhere, not a store-specific card. The rule is simple. You're going to choose the card with the highest minimum payment. This may feel counterintuitive, especially if you're familiar with other debt payoff methods where you start with the smallest balance first or you're going to target the highest interest rate. What we're doing here is different, and the reason is cash flow. The card with the highest minimum payment is the one that is hurting you the most. It is doing the most damage to your monthly budget. It takes the biggest bite out of your paycheck every single month. And by focusing on this card first and applying the money to it, you immediately improve your cash flow, you lower your balance faster, and reduce the average daily interest. That means your dollars start working harder for you right away. And when I say primary card, I mean it's the only card. It is the only card that you are putting any extra money on. If you have other credit cards, you're only paying the minimums on those. It is the only card that you are using. Your primary card is the card. So in section 2, you write down which card that's going to be. Section 3 is the meat and potatoes of the velocity banking method. This is the system. This is how we put it all together. So step 1 is park it. When your paycheck arrives, you're going to leave in your checking account only those items that must be paid using cash, check, or bank draft for this pay period. So your house payments, utilities, other credit cards, anything that cannot be paid with a credit card will stay in your checking account. If you think that next pay period you might have a shortfall and it's your pattern to leave a little bit of extra money in your account so that you can cover that bill, leave that in the park it phase. That's going to stay in the checking account. So for now, these parked funds should cover your minimum payments only. The goal here is to keep your essentials paid, avoid overdrafts, and focus every extra dollar onto that primary card. So step 2, whatever money is left after you park those essentials, you're going to move that onto your primary card immediately. Your primary card is acting as your secondary checking account. You are treating it as a prepaid card. This transfer lowers your balance and reduces your average daily interest. You're charged interest that compounds daily. So that's why we want to do it immediately. As soon as you get that paycheck, every paycheck, immediately park what you need to park and immediately transfer money onto that primary card. That, when you do that, by the way, that satisfies your monthly minimum. So you're not going to have to worry about, oh, I have to go and get groceries and gas and all this other stuff over here, and I have to pay $350 this month on the credit card. When you make that immediate transfer, you just satisfied the monthly payment. So we want to do that as soon as possible on payday. because this is the heart of velocity banking, making your money work strategically for you. Velocity is a physics term. It means speed and direction. So we are immediately moving stuff over onto that primary card. That's what it is, in case you're confused as to what velocity banking is. It is just a payoff method that uses speed and direction in our favor. The next step is spend it. Now we're going to use that card for variable expenses like our groceries, our gas, our miscellaneous life needs. We are going to keep track of these purchases on our money tracker, because if we do not track it, we will go off, spiral out of control. Okay, so we're going to track it, and we're going to know where every dollar is going. Even though you're spending on this card, the card balance is still lower than it would have been had we left it there sitting, accumulating that interest all month long. So don't worry about spending on the card. It's okay. This is going to be a prepaid card. That's how we're treating. So you are controlling the debt rather than adding to it. Now, here is a key point that I'm going to make, because this will make or break this whole system. If you continue to spend up to the full amount that you chunked, you are not going to be paying down any debt. The reason this works is not because we're using the card, it's because we're spending less than what we chunked. So be mindful of what you're spending. Some pay periods are going to be better than others. That's normal. But if you're consistently overspending, then it may not be a spending issue at all. It may be an income issue, and we're going to need to address that. Now, here's the part that doesn't get talked about enough, and this is step 4, the repeat. Repeat is where this stops being a strategy and starts becoming a system. On your next payday, you don't want to have to rethink everything. You don't want to have to start over. You don't judge what happened last pay period. You simply do the 4 steps again. You park what must be paid in cash, check, or draft is parked in that checking account. And then you chunk everything else onto your primary card. You spend your variable expenses through that card, and then you repeat over and over every pay period. This is what you're doing. This repetition is what trains the bank system to see consistent behavior, and it lowers the interest by keeping balances down more often. It automatically satisfies that card's monthly minimum payment, and it simplifies your finances so you're not having to juggle every single pay period. You're not trying to be perfect. You're just building a rhythm. So some pay periods are going to be clean and smooth. Some are going to be messy because life shows up. But messy doesn't mean failing. As long as you keep coming back to this rhythm, the system keeps working. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, I get it. I hear you. I just want you to know that you don't need to have the full plan today. You just need to place a start. And that's why I created the Debt Clarity Worksheet, because it is designed to help you see your cash flow, choose a primary card, learn the rhythm, and stop reacting and start responding to your money. So I hope that helps. You can download it. I'll leave a link in the comments below.